Hello everyone and welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we talk about stuff that kids in high school would say is really old. But we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We are kind of breaking with tradition. I know that it's been very Transformers heavy for the last, this channel's only been up for about, 2 weeks? But nonetheless, we are doing something different tonight. We are going to talk about the single greatest video game console that you've never heard of. Tonight, we are talking about the great, the one, and the only, and the very heavy Vectrex. So, yeah, this is the Vectrex, and this is... I love this video game system. I love this video game system. This is going to be so much fun tonight because the Vectrex, I didn't know that it existed. It came out in 1982, November of 1982, and for those of you who know your video game history, 1983 was a bad time for home video games. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with the Vectrex. I am going to, I'm going to, because it's heavy, I'm going to do things out of order this time. I'm going to show you this cabinet, and then I'm going to set it over there. And then I don't have to pick it up anymore. But this is the Vectrex. You'll see that it has a cathode ray tube built into it. Okay, none of the other home consoles had their own screen. That's something that I don't think happened until the Game Boy. Yeah, before then, video game consoles didn't have their own screen, and they still don't. You hook them up to a TV or a monitor or something. And notice that the screen is oriented vertically. It is a vertically oriented screen, and that's because most of the arcade video games at that time were vertically oriented. So back when this was created, this was during a time when video games sought to recapture the arcade experience at home. The idea of home video games as their own form of entertainment, just nobody had come up with that. That was something that was really changed by Nintendo with the Famicom system in 1983, which in 1985 would be released as the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, which we all know and love. So this is the Vectrex, and you'll see that it is self-contained, and then we've got this little tab right here, and this folds out, and this is the controller. And it's a really nice analog controller with a joystick, which I guess I need to point this out. Tonight's secret word... Wait a minute here. There we go. Tonight's secret word is joystick! And so I gotta do this. Okay, alright, I'm going to set this down because this thing is really, really heavy. So let me just put this over here. I don't want to knock stuff over. By the way, I also have a cat on my lap because Dudley wants to be part of this live stream. So let me... Thank you for that. And there we go. Wait. It's almost there. Okay. All right, so, and here's Dudley. There you go, Dudley. Yeah, look at that cat. He is so precious. So, yeah, I have a helper this evening. So, this is for saying, there we go. And I would just like to give a big shout out to all of the people that have joined us tonight for this live stream. We've got Quentin. We've got Zargos. Is that how you say that? Zargos? I don't think I've seen you before, so a toast to Zargos! Welcome to Retrobot! Also, thank you to all the people who have recently subscribed. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We are a small channel right now, and we are so looking forward to growing. Canadian Ranger! Hey, Canadian Ranger, that's right, I saw Canadian Ranger first thing! In fact, I have to do 2 for Canadian Ranger because he was the first one here. So welcome. Also, I want to throw out a shout out to TechRat because I just got a notification that TechRat just subscribed, and that should put us at 60 subscribers. Boom! So, thank you everyone for joining us. Also, did we see Joy? Is Joy here? Joy, this is for you. And a shout out to Colleen because this one's for Colleen because I'll give you a second. Because Colleen was kind enough to let us know that YouTube has once again changed their interface. Thank you, YouTube. Every time you change, it makes it so much better.
Oh, hell no.
So, there used to be a thing where, in order to go live, there was a very specific go live button, and you clicked it. First, it would be gray, and then when your streaming software was set up and streaming, then it would turn blue, and then you'd click go live, and it would turn red to let you know you're live. That button is no longer there. Yeah. Now, as soon as I start the streaming software, it just starts streaming. So,
surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. So, it's 7 o'clock. We're prepping all this stuff. And I'm cleaning the Vectrex. And Monica is reading the wiki articles about the Vectrex so that I get my dates right. And what we don't know is that we're live on camera. Now, fortunately, we had the intro screen up, so it wasn't shooting me, which I wasn't naked or anything. Oh! Coaster Brony Games! Holy crap! Coaster Brony Games! I've never seen you before either! A toast to Coaster Brony Games! So, we were sitting there for a good half hour, I think, with, me cleaning and Monica reading, and Colleen, thank you, Colleen, sends Monica a message that says, hey, did you know that you're live streaming right now? And it's like, no, we did not. So, thanks, YouTube. You always make stuff so much better. So, anyway, that's my rant for this evening. Let's talk about the Vectrex. So,
Shut up, Grandma!
Or we don't have to. If you don't, I'll just sit here and eat grasshoppers. Actually, okay, this is terrible. I've gotten into grasshoppers as a snack, and you can see that I'm almost done with the big jar. So I guess at some point we're gonna have to get the really big jar. No, the grasshoppers are good. They taste like crunchy beef jerky. No, they do. They taste like crunchy beef jerky. So, anyway, yeah, grasshoppers. So, anyway, tonight our secret word is joystick. And so every time I say that word, I will eat my glowy beverage. Huh? It was your idea. So, So Monica wanted the drink to glow, and then she got a glow stick. She was going to put a glow stick in it. It was going to be great. And the glow stick did not work. I don't know if it's old or if it's just bad, but no glow on the stick. So what I did was I just taped a flashlight. Does that shatter anybody's illusions about my glowing drink? So there we go. Okay. So the Vectrex. Let's go ahead and turn on the Vectrex. And I'm gonna go to. So we've got things set up, and I know that it's hard to see what's going on here. There's the Vectrex, and I know that looks a little bit odd, but that's it. That's what we have to do in order to get a good screen on the Vectrex. And so we're gonna turn that on, and now I'm gonna turn this off. And let us go to the Vectrex view. Oh, look at that. So, this is the Vectrex in its normal form. This has no cartridge in it. It actually has a built-in game, which is Mindstorm. And what you will notice about Mindstorm is that it is sort of an Asteroids clone. Except, honestly, this game is really, there's a lot of very unique gameplay aspects to it that make it, I'm going to say, more interesting than Asteroids. Now, I love Asteroids, all right? So that's, oh, Kyoji's here! Kyoji! This one's for you. So, good to see you, Kyoji. We were just talking about the Vectrex, and you can hear it kind of doing its thing. So, the Vectrex was released in 1982, and it is unique amongst video game systems in that, first of all, it had the vertically oriented screen, and it uses vector graphics. And that, to me, is so exciting because I love old vector games. I mean, I grew up at a time when video games were just becoming the big thing, and arcades started popping up everywhere. I grew up when Pac-Man fever embraced that was the pandemic. Everybody had Pac-Man fever. I feel like I could have landed that better. I apologize. I am a bit of a nerd. Joy, you're here! Yay! Joy is here! So, the Vectrex used vector graphics, and the difference between vector graphics and the graphics that we are familiar with normally, well, I guess back in the day, most video games used rastor sprites, which meant drawing pictures pixel by pixel, and that's why you had characters that kind of looked stepped. So you had Pac-Man that, even though he was a circle with a V-shaped mouth, when you looked real close, he was a stepped circle, and you could see each pixel that made up the shape of Pac-Man and the ghosts, and later Mario, and all of the characters that we grew up with. Well, in vector graphics, just like the name implies, all of the elements are created using coordinate points with lines created on the cathode ray tube. Just these lines going from point to point to point to point to point. And so you get a completely different graphical experience than with raster games. Now, the Vectrex was also black and white. No color. Black and white monitor, white lines, shades of gray. That's it. In order to create color, they had these overlays. These are transparent overlays that would have patterns and different colors. Let's pull out, things like this. And then when you viewed the game through these different things, then depending on where game characters fell on the screen, they would be different colors. And, you have some very interesting ones. Now, the first time that I saw the idea of using transparent overlays, I think that I was much younger, and I saw these applied to an LCD game, and I thought, well, that's a little bit cheese. But then I saw a vintage Space Invaders machine. And do you know that the original Space Invaders machines were black and white? I could sort of see, by looking at the screen at a little bit of an angle, that they had done the same thing in the arcade cabinet that Vectrex was doing with their home console. They had a layer of either polycarbonate or acrylic that had tinted bands of color, and that's how they made all the aliens appear in different colors. It was a black and white CRT monitor that just had these bands of color, which that's crazy to me, but it's brilliant. In so many ways, it's brilliant. It's simple and it's efficient. So,
now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe! So, Joy was just saying they had a color version planned, but they scrapped it because of the Game Boy's popularity. It is true. It is absolutely true. This is a toast to Joy for a little bit of trivia. That's good. And, we're getting low in the thing here. Oh, are we already refilling? I'm okay if you add more stuff to it. I'm just saying, it'll grease the wheels. Yes, they did have a color version, and actually, the original concept for the Vectrex, if I remember my history correctly, the original concept was to make a portable gaming system, but then they decided to go with a larger screen, which it's still a quasi-portable system. In a lot of ways, it's much easier for me to take my Vectrex places than it is to take an old Atari or ColecoVision or even a Nintendo Entertainment System because of all the wires and controllers. And the Vectrex, I just wrap up the cord and put it in the car. Coaster Brony is asking, are those similar materials as gels for lights? The gels for lights. So let me show you a little bit about this. These are not the original Vectrex transparencies. I made these. They are made out of transparency material that you can run through a computer printer, and then I also bought a pack of different colored cellophane. And what I have done is I've actually put 2 layers of transparency with cellophane in between, and used a little bit of white labels cut out to hold them into place, so that I could get these nice colors. The actual Vectrex transparencies are a lot thicker. They are probably made of a material like PETG. So I would say maybe a 32nd of an inch thick or something similar to that. PETG, by the way, stands for polyethylene terephthalate glycol. And I just wanted to say that because when you know that PETG stands for polyethylene terephthalate glycol, you say it whenever you get the opportunity to say it. So anyway, the gels that I have seen used in photography are usually some kind of more rigidly backed material with a cellophane-like material in the middle. They don't seem to be as thick as the transparencies that were made for the Vectrex. And I'm guessing that the Vectrex transparencies were probably screen printed with a translucent ink. And then maybe it was even 2 layers of a thin, transparent material that may or may not have been polyethylene terephthalate glycol. Yeah, that's right. And Setsune is here! Setsune! I want to throw out a shout out to the Vectrex Historicals. Is that it? The Vectrex Historical Society or something like that. The CMU computer programmers, CMU Computer Club. CMU Computer Club created the Vectrex demo that tonight's drinking music comes from. And I have included the link to the video in the description of this live stream, so please feel free to take a look. It is amazing what they did. So that is pretty awesome. And yes, we have the Star Trek game Canadian Ranger. Oh yes, we do. We are gonna play some Star Trek tonight. So anyway, let's go ahead and actually look at the Vectrex and play some Vectrex. That's what we're all here for, right? So here we go. This is Mindstorm. This is the game that was packaged with the Vectrex. And at first glance, it might look like just a clone of Asteroids, but it is actually very different. Now, first of all, it does share. I'll talk about the things that are similar. So you have your little ship, and you rotate your ship, and you thrust to avoid the floating death objects that are populating the screen. However, you notice that there's all these little dots, and these are inert mines. So whenever you destroy one mine, 2 more inert mines will activate. And in the same way as asteroids will break from a large asteroid into 2 small asteroids and then 2 smaller asteroids, in Mindstorm you start with a large mine, and then when you blow it up, 2 smaller mines activate. Now, that's sort of where the similarities end. As you can see in this version, I have a thrust, but unlike asteroids, when you thrust, you have space brakes. Okay, I'm just going to call them space brakes because you don't float forever. And that makes this game much, much easier to control than in asteroids. In asteroids, I almost never want to thrust because thrusting is pretty much inviting you to float to your doom. This game also has a random teleport like asteroids. But unlike asteroids, I found that the random teleport actually saves my life more often than it kills me, which is amazing. So here's what I like to do in this game. You see that there's sort of an empty place here, and the placement of the inert mines is completely random. So what you do is at the beginning of each level, you find a relatively barren place where you're not on top of a mine, and then on level 1, we can just blow the crap out of these guys. And look at those graphics! I mean, I love the explosions, I love the starbursts! That is so cool! Now that was a little bit risky. You saw that ship come in from the side? It comes in when all of the inert mines have been activated. And it always comes in from one... Oh, crap. Well, that didn't go so well. it always comes in from either the center top, center bottom, or one of the center sides of the screen. And it seems like more often than not, it will come in at the side that's going to kill you quickest. And then it will start laying more inert mines. Now you'll see that there's a different kind of mine here. This one has the unique feature that when it blows up, it shoots a little thing in your direction that will kill you if you don't shoot it quickly. And so, I'll tell you what, this game is not going all that well. Yeah, that's what happens. It shoots this little thing, and yes, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let me show the overlay for this, since I'm not doing that well in this game anyway. So, let me pull out... Oh, TechRat is here! TechRat, I toasted you for subscribing because I think you're our 60th subscriber. So TechRat, this one's for TechRat. Toast to TechRat. So, let's go ahead and find the overlay. Oh, it's right on top. It is right on top. So this is my homemade overlay for Mindstorm, done with a little bit of research on the internet to find out what it looked like, and then some printing, and then backing up some of the places that needed to be opaque with white labels, and it's pretty much just blue with a grid. So I'm gonna also turn on a little light here that might make this a little bit more visible. So here we go. We've got the screen, and then we've got the overlay, and it just goes into these little notches at the tops and bottom of the screen. And look at that. There you go. So let's play Mindstorm, and we're going to do it right this time. This is going to be so good. I am so good at this game. I'm not always that good at this game. So, I'm going to thrust my way... Oh, okay. So, I've got kind of an empty spot right here, and level 1, I can just go crazy. So, I'm just going to blast all these guys. Yeah, that's right. Don't get too close. Don't you get close. Stay away. No, stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. You stop it. And did you see what happened there? Before I destroyed the ship, it was able to create another inert mine, which turned into a big fat mine. So, ever tried Drunk Nintendo? I have not. I imagine it's kind of similar to Drunk History. So, we're on the second level, and what I like to do is try to kill the special mine before I start creating a whole bunch of the other mines. So, let's... Okay, that could have been bad, but it was okay. It was okay. There we go. 2 quick shots. 2 quick shots. 2 quick shots. 2 quick shots. Many more quick shots. All right, and we are out of the danger zone. And get that. No! Okay, good. Okay. Things were getting a little bit dicey there. No! Okay. All right. We're up to level 3. This is 3. This is going good. This is going good. So, all right, I got my sort of pseudo-safe. Now, these X-shaped mines are attracted to you magnetically. So what I'm going to try and do is get them to group... Okay, I'm going to try to get them to group together so that I can blow them all up at once. It's a little bit trickier, but I can do it. Oh! Well, that just... come on! This is not going as well as I had hoped. Yeah, Setsuni says, magnets? How do they work? No. Okay, well. All right, look at that. Yeah, we're using some... Oh, son of a... The next game is going to go much better than this one. Okay, wait, here, we need to... Ooh, there, okay, we're starting over. I'm sorry, but we're starting over. So, oh, Hope is here! Wait a minute, Hope is here! And did I see that Laura was here? No? No? Well, I'll toast Laura if she shows up. I promise not to throw the controller, Tech Rat. But anyway. Thank you, Coaster Brony. Alright, here we go. That was my warm-up game. So, oh yes, so, and I would love to be able to show you this. I hope that I can show you this. So, on the 13th level of this game, there is a glitch. This game, in some cases, becomes unplayable when you get past the 13th level. Now, sometimes it will let you continue playing, and it will show you all kinds of, glitchy stuff, but oftentimes you can't even play past the 13th level. And this was something that okay, this game is not going so well. I'm not going to get to show you the glitch. So this is something where they discovered this, the original programmer discovered this, but he didn't think that it was a problem because he couldn't imagine anybody actually passing the 13th level. And then when they did figure out that this was a problem, they actually created a corrected version, which was called Mindstorm 2, and if you wrote to the company complaining about the glitch, they would send you a free copy of Mindstorm 2. And because of that, Mindstorm 2 is the rarest Vectrex cartridge in existence. So, I'm forgetting. Oh, come on! All right, wait. We need to start this game over. We need this game doesn't count. Oh, and there was also no advertising for Mindstorm 2. So most people didn't even know that they could do it. Yes, I'm killing myself on purpose. This game doesn't count. So there. I'm sorry. I want to show you a good game. This is not a good game. There. Okay, so here we go.
I made spacesuits for us, and then I fixed the ship from space. Where I am.
All right, so now this is the game. This is going to be the good one, and you know what? If it's not the good one, then I'm not restarting, because, honestly, we have a lot of other games that we can look at other than Mindstorm. But Mindstorm is still one of... I mean, it's the game that came with the system, and it's also an awesome, awesome game. If you get a Vectrex and the only thing that you play is Mindstorm, you are still getting your money's worth. There we go. That's how you do it. Oh, no, I'm not going to shoot that. Now I'm going to shoot it. Ah! 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 That didn't work. Okay, I'm not restarting. I'm just owning it. Okay, so yeah, a little teleportation action to get out of danger there. Get to my little safe zone right here. And am I out of those? Okay, I think I can just blast the heck out of these things. Now I want to get out of the middle, because that ship that'll show up when I make all of the other mines activate will go to the middle of the screen first, and it zooms in pretty quickly. Although, I think I accidentally killed it, like, as it was appearing on screen. So, that's good! That's good! So, here we go. We are up to Minefield 3. And this is with those magnetic mines. And... Alright, so I get them all behind me, and then I do that! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah! It makes it look like I'm good at this! Woo! Yeah! There we go! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! It's also noteworthy that the inactive mines that ship comes on and lays are the special mines. You know, whatever is they are never the standard mines unless you're on level 1. So there we go. And I can see that Monica is making excuses for my poor gameplay. Thank you, Monica. I love you. Oh, these ones suck. Okay, these ones suck. They are magnetic, and they throw those little thingies at you. So, we're gonna just maneuver. Okay. There we go. And... Woo! Okay. Did I make that look easy? I'd like to think that I made that look easy, but I'm sweating. Okay, here we go. And we'll destroy those. And kind of get out of the way of when the ship comes onto the screen. And here comes the ship. It's going to come on. There it is. And I can't believe that I had to teleport when there's only 2 mines on the screen. It is useful to know how to use the teleport button in this game. Just so that you know. Get used to the teleport. Don't think of it like Asteroids where you never use the teleport. In this game, you use the teleport. Okay, so this is where things start to get a little hairy. So I've got 2 of these things. And notice that the smaller they are, the faster they go. Okay. And... Okay, so that's that one. And now, things are going to get really hairy here in just a second. So... Alright, so these ones are not the magnetic ones, but they do throw stuff at you when they die. And there we go. Now the nice thing about the tiny ones is that if you hit one of the tiny ones, they're already aside where if you can hit it, you're already aimed at the little thing that it's going to throw at you. There we go. And so let's... There we go. And there we go. And the ship should come in soon. There it is. Destroy the ship. And boom! Yeah! Oh my gosh, I am so good at this! Woo! Thank you! So, let's get to our little safe place here. This is oh, so I got... Okay, I've got the Ninja Star one. There we go, and... See, both
Ice Bear has Ninja Stars. Ice Bear bought these legally.
So, I'm gonna... Ah! No! No! That wasn't nice! That was... I'm sorry. Okay. This is the one. This is... Like I said, this is where things start getting dicey. Because I've got the magnetic throwy things... And you can't go... You have to kind of let them get a little bit close so that they'll clump together. You know, if you go too far away, then they start coming at you from the other side of the screen. Oh, come on! Come on! This is not an easy game. This is not an easy game. Minefield 6 is hard. No! Okay, we're still doing good. We're still doing good. We're still alive. Alive is good. In this game, alive is defined as not dead yet. Oh, come on. Whoa. Oh, come on! I can't do that! God damn them! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to show you level 6. This is what we're doing. We're showing you level 6, and okay, so we're not going to get too far in this game. And I would love to show... No, okay. Well, that was Mindstorm. That was Mindstorm, and...
Way to go, Fumbles!
Fumbles! That's perfect.
Ah, that settles it! Welcome to the team, Fumbles!
That was Mindstorm. So... it is a 4-button brick. Yes, so Joy was just commenting that the joystick is a bit of a 4-button brick. Thank you for that, Joy, because I needed that. Alright, so, yes. So, yeah, this is the joystick, and, I will say that normally I'm not a fan of analog joystick. We picked a hard word. Normally I'm not a fan of analog, but this one is actually very, very nice. It is really responsive. It's got a relatively short, what is it? The distance of travel, which makes it good for a lot of different kinds of games. It does have 4 buttons. Now, the controllers back in the 80s always tried to emulate the arcade experience. So you can even see here where they've actually done a fantastic job of recreating the control deck of a normal arcade machine in a miniaturized form. These buttons feel very similar to arcade style buttons, except that they don't have the limit switches that click. It would be nice if they click, but they're still very, very nice. There's also no drift in this one. Yeah, Joy was just asking if there's any drift. I have not had any drift problems with this joystick, this controller, this... So, yes, just enough for Marvel Trex versus Capcom 2. So, you know, I'm going to toast Setsune for that. Thank you, Setsune. I have always said that you guys are so much more clever and entertaining than I am. And the worst thing about starting a new channel was that we couldn't import the live chats with the videos. We had to just download the videos and then upload them as a new video. Because honestly, the live chat is where it's at. You guys are great. You are smart, you know your stuff, and you are very, very funny. Far funnier than I am. So, a toast to everyone here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting... Yeah, this is this is a fun night. We're only 45 minutes in. We're having a lot of fun here. And by fun, I might mean booze. So let's show another thing that my ever-loving wife. Well, let me tell you first about the story behind why I got a Vectrex. So there's an event. I think it's a traveling event. And what it's called Replay Effects. It's been going on for years now. And what Replay Effects will do is go to a convention center or some big hall somewhere, fill it with vintage arcade video game machines and pinball machines, and then you go in, pay too much money, and get to play all of them for as long as you're there. And you can even re-enter. You know, you're not trapped in there. So you pay, like, I think it's like $15 or something like that. And then you play all the old games. And they also have vendor tables and cosplay contests. And they usually, like, in front of the main area, they would set up a couch and some end tables like an 80s living room and have an old game console. And then they'd have a whole section of old console video game systems. And what? Remember when we saw the King of Kong there? Oh, with Billy Mitchell. Yes, we actually saw Billy Mitchell at one of these events, and he was, I think, trying to break a high score, and I don't think he did, probably because it wasn't on MAME. Oh, that's not nice. I should not make fun of Billy Mitchell. Because, sure, he used emulators and he lied about it. Yes, and is that kind of shit? Yes, that's kind of shit. But what I will say is I guarantee he's still way better at Pac-Man than I am. So, emulator or not, he could still kick my ass at Pac-Man or Donkey Kong. And I did not try his barbecue sauce. His barbecue sauce might be okay. I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody tried Billy Mitchell's barbecue sauce? Because I want to know if it's any good. Anyway. And Monica was talking about the white suit that he was wearing when we saw him. He had a black shirt and a white suit. And of course he was rocking the mullet. And it was a statement. It was definitely a statement. But nonetheless, oh yes, Colleen was with us that day. So, yeah, Colleen, you saw Billy Mitchell too. So, and no, I did not get an autograph. He probably would have gotten somebody else to sign it and then claimed that it was his. Oh! Oh, I should not be rewarded for that, but I'm gonna drink. We are learning that when I consume copious amounts of... Have I given up pretending that this isn't booze? I've given up pretending that this isn't booze. We are learning that... Look, there's blueberries in there. that when I consume copious amounts of adult beverage, then I get snarky. So anyway, back to the Vectrex. We are at this event. And normally I don't really pay a lot of attention to the old console section because between me and Monica, we own most of these consoles and have played the hell out of them. I'm there for the arcade game machines. But in 2015, I happened to be going through the console section, probably looking for Monica, and I see one machine sitting on a table. Now, of course, there were other machines that were hooked up to TVs, but there was this one machine off to the side on a table all its own. It was this little black box with a vertically oriented cathode ray tube showing the game that I was just playing. And this caught my eye for a couple of reasons. For one reason, because I had never seen this machine before. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know how old it was. The other thing that caught my eye was that it was vector graphics. Vector graphics on this little machine. The only vector graphics that I ever saw were on arcade games. And probably the most popular vector graphics arcade game of all time is Star Wars, the original arcade game made by Atari. One of the greatest games ever created. One of the greatest video games ever created. And I love vector games. There's something unique about the images, that those bright lines and those polygons that don't have any steps. There's just these thin lines that look like laser beams between these points that are a little bit brighter, and on the cathode ray tube they glow. There's something magical about vector graphics, and even though there's lots of vector games that have been ported out to other systems like the Commodore 64 and the ColecoVision and the Atari, they aren't the same. They're pixelated. They sort of try to emulate what was created in the vector graphics, but they just can't quite get there. But this machine was doing it, and it was this little console, and so I played it. And I died very quickly. And then I played it again. And I lasted a little bit longer. And I probably played it for like 20 minutes. And then I decided, okay, you need to go back and play some of the, you're here to play the arcade machines. You need to go back and play some arcade machines. And I did that. But then I went back and I played the Vectrex, and there were no other games. There were no other cartridges for it. It was just Mindstorm, and I must have gone back to that machine a dozen times during that day. And then I showed Monica that machine, and neither one of us knew what it was. And then we started going to the vendors' tables and asking anybody if they knew what it was, and most of the people had never heard of the thing. And then after that event, Monica, being Monica, because she's amazing, does her own kind of research, and she finds one on eBay. And that is how we ended up here having a Vectrex. Now, of course, I also did research, and I discovered Classic Game Room. I was looking at Vectrex stuff. I think that I found some stuff on, I've got an itchy eye. I think that I was finding stuff on Amazon, and I found some of his videos about Vectrex stuff on Amazon linked to these Vectrex cartridges or something like that. And so then I got addicted to Classic Game Room with Mark Bussler, who is a native of Pittsburgh. And I found out that Mark Bussler loves the Vectrex. And so, of course, I then consumed all of his Vectrex videos, and then I started consuming all of his other videos, and I'm sure he's been doing... Classic Game Room is probably the oldest video game channel on the internet. They've been Classic Game Room with Mark Bussler, and I forget what the other guy's name was. He hasn't been doing it with them for a long time, but he started with a friend of his, and they were much younger and snarky as hell, but very funny. But they started one of the first internet, I think the first internet video game review channels where they would just play games and tell you what they thought, and they were great. And he continues it, and I don't know if he's still doing it. I know that he's been writing a lot. He's got books on Amazon. I've got a couple of his comic books with Jesus the Coked Up Chicken. But this is my shout out to Classic Game Room and Mark Bussler, because if I think that he was part of the inspiration for me getting into YouTube, because I was seeing what he was doing and kind of inspired. So, anyway, Mark, if you haven't seen Classic Game Room, look it up. And he reviews anything, absolutely anything. It doesn't matter whether it's old or new. He'll review it all, and he has reviewed it all. And he's very clever and funny. So, anyway, that gets us back to the Vectrex. And so, along with my Vectrex machine, Monica also got this. This is a Vectrex multi-cart. This is not an original Vectrex item. This was created after the fact. This has all of the original Vectrex titles, plus all the unreleased Vectrex titles, plus some demos, plus some homebrews. So this is a fantastic cartridge, and we are going to pop it in the side of this thing. So let's just go over here, and you know what, maybe if I go to this, we can see me do this. So the cartridge slot is in the side, and can I do this without really being able to see it? I know it looks like you're looking through a tunnel, and that's because the camera, in order to be able to see the screen without getting reflections, we had to do some stuff. And is it pulling back the curtain too much to show people what we did? Okay, only on Retrobot do you actually get to see behind the curtain and see how we do what we do. Those who get motion sick easily turn away. So I'm gonna just move this camera. We have a whole bunch of poster board panels kind of rigged up, and you see I have my camera right here, and you see it's actually going through this cardboard tube, and this is blocking all of the light that could glare off of the Vectrex screen. We also have these things that are also blocking light, and then the Vectrex is right around here. There it is. So that is so that is how we've managed to make it so that you can see our screen clearly. And what game do we... Mr. Boston. Let's talk about Mr. Boston. Joy. So, Joy, you were asking about Mr. Boston. And yes, on the multi-cart, we do have Mr. Boston. So, just a little background on Mr. Boston. There was, of course, in the 80s, everybody wanted to be Pac-Man. Pac-Man was arguably the biggest game ever up to that point. It was the first time that you actually had a playable character, not a paddle that went back and forth, not a spaceship, an actual character that had a mouth that opened and closed and went waka waka waka. So everybody wanted to be Pac-Man, but of course, you know, you can't just be Pac-Man. You have to change stuff. So of course, everybody had their own version. We had the immortal K.C. Munchkin. There were all sorts of varied Mr. Chomps and things like that, various names of, you know, Pac spelled P-A-C-K man and stuff like that. And the version on the Vectrex was a game called Clean Sweep. And it played like Pac-Man, except with the notable exception that in Clean Sweep, it was the enemies that had flappy mouths that went waka waka waka. And you were a vacuum cleaner that actually I always thought kind of looked like Cubert from overhead. So so here's the official story of Clean Sweep: is the chompy things, which actually to me kind of look like the chompers from Donkey Kong Jr. those are bank robbers, I guess. And why they are like little snapdragon-y things, I have no idea. But nonetheless, they are bank robbers who have blown open the safe, but the money went everywhere. And so your job is to suck up the money and deposit it back into the vault in the middle of the screen. A little bit different than Pac-Man in that the chompers come in, or the bank robbers come in from the edges of the screen, and your home is in the middle of the screen, rather than in Pac-Man where you have the ghost home in the middle and you just kind of go around the maze. Also in Clean Sweep, your bag gets full and then you have to deposit it in the vault in the middle of the screen. I've decided that no, that's not the real story. The real story is you are unemployed Qbert who has been employed as a janitor, and you are sucking up dirt with your nose. And the little chomper things are cruel pack people who treat you badly and beat you up when they find you trying to clean up the office. But nonetheless, there was another version of Clean Sweep that was I guess licensed to or endorsed by, or it was sponsored by a booze company called Mr.Boston. They made booze, and so they had their own version of Clean Sweep, and the difference between the Mr. Boston version of Clean Sweep and the normal version of Clean Sweep is that you're now a top hat. Oh, and there is a commercial at the beginning. So, in regard to having a video game that was an obvious Pac-Man knockoff, I created my own custom overlay, which makes the maze on Clean Sweep look more like its roots as a Pac-Man clone. The original one has like dollar bill stuff in the corners, and it's, you know, it's got this money motif, and it just doesn't inspire me, so I've decided to make it Pac-Man. And I used yellow gel so that your character is yellow, and because, Pac-Man. So let's go ahead and we will put this on the Vectrex. Oh, I have kind of unseated things. There we go. Wait here. There we go. And we will put the transparency in place. There we go. That is our thing. And now we will turn on the Vectrex. Of course, that's going to make it harder to navigate the menu, but I'll be okay. So, this is the multi-cart. And we get some cool music. And let's go to, let's see. Is this in Mr. There's Clean Sweep. Okay, so it's not there. It is in unreleased games. Ah, there we go, Mr. Boston. So we are gonna play Mr. Boston, and there. Wait a minute here. Let's show this without. Look at that, Mr. Boston Fine Liquors flavored brandies. So you get your little commercial for Mr. Boston brandies. I don't know if Mr. Boston still exists. Does it? Does it? Oh, we need to get some Mr. Boston stuff. And you see that my top hat gets bigger as I suck up more dots. And then I deposit them in the middle.
Praising! Boom! Huh?
Really? Deposit them in the middle? And you'll notice that the sound effects are even very similar to Pac-Man here. So let's go ahead. I want to try and get a bunch of these guys together. Don't kill me, don't kill me. There we go. And notice that now I'm back to being a vacuum cleaner. So they didn't do a lot of changing here. Oh! That was... Okay, I was getting overzealous. I apologize. I was getting overzealous. I don't know why it's a top hat. It's a Pac-Man clone, and I'm a top hat that's still presumably sucking up money and then transforming into unemployed Cubert. Come on, come on. I can't do it. Well, look at that. Okay, we need to post a link to Mr. Boston stuff. Oh, no! Okay, that was bad. Okay, you know what? You're right. You are right. Setsune said it's probably their logo, and looking at their bottles, their logo is a guy in a top hat. So, that is why Mr. Boston is a top hat. And so, here we go. And of course, like many of the games of this time, the second board is exactly the same as the first. Things are a little bit faster, and my capacity has diminished, so I have to fill up, or I have to dispose of my dirt, or money, or dots, or whatever the hell it is that I'm sucking up a little bit more quickly, or more often, rather. And by the way, I would just like to point out that we are not sponsored nor endorsed by Mr. Boston. Doesn't mean we couldn't be. We'll do this. There we go. The buttons don't do anything in this game, just in case you're wondering. I can press the buttons, and I don't get pause. Pause was not invented yet. Here we go, yeah! Take that, you little frickers! Son of a bitch! Yeah! Teach you to be mean to unemployed Cubert. Cubert gets a bad rap these days. So I guess in Clean Sweep the idea is that, okay, here we go. I think that the idea in Clean Sweep is that you're going into these janitor's closets or something and upgrading your vacuum cleaner temporarily. Maybe you're... Oh, I'm still full. Okay, so... Can't suck up that last dot. Here we go. Okay, this is... Alright, yeah, look at that! Look at that! That is some evasive maneuvering right there. Oh, yeah. Wait, where's the... I thought... I got rid of the... Oh, I see the dot that's missing. Wait, where's the other dot? I can't... Oh, okay, I see the other dot. So I'm playing these at a really hard angle, and some of these dots are hard to see under the overlay. I know, I'm making excuses, alright? I'm making excuses. I might as well blame the joystick. I know. Wait here. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, that is Mr. Boston. Let's go ahead and... Let's try a different game. I would like... Wait, what was the other one that we said that we have? Oh, Star Trek! Star Trek! So, one of... Here, let's go back to... So, I'm just going to say this. One of the most entertaining classic game room videos has to be Mark Bussler's review of Star Trek for the Vectrex. By the end of the review, he's decided that the game is called Star Trek 7 Wrath of Mechagodzilla. I don't even know how he got there. But nonetheless, I have made a custom overlay for Star Trek 7 Wrath of Mechagodzilla. And you can see that we've got, I don't know if you can see that. Is it focusing in on that at all? So we've got Mechagodzilla riding on top of a bird of prey. So that is my custom overlay for Star Trek 7 Wrath of Mechagodzilla. So, Setsuni says, nice. Oh, wait, no, we'd love to see some demo stuff. Okay, so, you know, we do have some demos on here. So let's go ahead, before we play Star Trek 7, Wrath of Mechagodzilla, let's go ahead and I will pause the background music and we will turn on the Vectrex. And let's look at some of the demos. There are demos on this cart. Game mods, homebrew games, game demos. Let's go ahead and see what this, let's see, there's an Abyss demo, a Beth demo, Disc Duel demo, Vex Sports, Nona Golf, Vexperience. Let's try Vexperience. All right. Interesting. It says Beth. Battle Earth Terror Hazard. 1 button to start game, 4 button to switch game. And while I'm doing this, maybe do a little bit of research to find out what other demos might be on here that are just things that you want to play. Let people know if they want to see something or want a specific game. So, just so that you know, if there's a specific game that you'd like to see, please just shout it out, put it in the comments, and we will play it. Because, you know, that's the great thing about a live stream with comments. So, the Battle Simulator is one of my favorite games. I saw a Captain's Chair version in Vegas, but it was broken. Battle Simulator, I'm not familiar with that. So, let's go ahead and press button 1. And looks like time low. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. I ran out of time. So, it looks like this demo is kind of an unfinished game. I think that a lot of these fuel low. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't. All right, let's try something else here. You know, it might let me out of this as soon as I die. Yeah, I can't seem to do anything. Ran out of fuel. Maybe when it gets me back to the demo, it'll. Okay, the game over, and okay, to switch game. Vex Sports Boxing, Battle Earth. Okay, so we just have different game demos. Let's see if we can find a demo that actually free runs. I don't know if there are any demos on this cart that are just like things that show you cool things that the game does. Now I can show you that demo that that the CMU people did. Or all right. Game demos. Oh, these are all game demos. So they aren't system demos. They're just kind of unfinished games. Oh, miscellaneous demos. Okay. All Your Bass demo. Bach Prelude number 1 demo. BB2 demo. My Bonnie demo. No Sound demo. Old School demo. Let's do Old School demo. You want to try Old School demo? And that is Star Trek music. So just so you know, the controller doesn't do anything right now. Okay, that's kind of cool. A little bit. There we go. Yeah, I've been wanting to see stuff move. Alright, well, it's just going to loop, so we'll turn that off. So, do we want to maybe do Star Trek? Let's do Star Trek. So we've got our Vectrex screen. We will put on the transparency for Star Trek 7 Wrath of Mechagodzilla. And let's just go through here. Castle, Star Trek, here we go! And we've got Power Link, Shield, and Fire. Okay, so we've got Power Link, Shield, and Fire as our buttons. Sector 1. Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go. Ah, okay, so... This is very, very Star Wars. And I like it. It's actually a really, really cool Star Wars type game. And, oh, there we go, there we go. Wait. Okay, did you see that? Yeah! Yeah, I blew up his torpedo! Yeah! Oh, I am so good at this! Okay, wait, here. I can't seem to get into the... Oh, no! Oh! I blew up my space station! Oh, no! I'm never gonna get to be captain. Well, I guess I'm still captain. I'm never gonna get to be admiral! Captain Kirk taught me that being an admiral sucks anyway. So, yeah, let's... Oh, no! There we go. Okay, for a moment, geek out with me, because look at the way when things blow up, the parts just kind of fly off and spin. That's great! That's something that you never got on any of the other game systems. You might get a little pixel animation or something, but nothing like this. Nothing of this level. It's so smooth. The graphics are so nice, and yes, I know they're just lines and points, but they're really well done lines and points. Come on, you son of a... Yeah, come on! Yeah, oh, no! Oh, I'm a bad captain. So, okay, there we go. There we go. I know that there's a way to dock with that station. And there's also a shield button. I haven't been using the shield button. I need to use the shield button. Okay, I'm going to try and use the shield button when they fire on me. Oh, okay, so I'm at another sector. And there's a lot more of these things. Okay, I'm not going to blow up. Yeah, oh no. Okay, I tried to use the shield. It did not... That didn't help. I feel like just blowing them up was actually easier. So... Yeah, these things are really moving. And honestly, all you'd have to do to turn this into Star Wars is make those TIE fighters instead of birds of prey. Make the space station into a ball rather than a donut. No, no, no. Oh, okay. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, I guess by getting blown up, I get to go to the next sector. I don't know. Okay, are we done with Star Trek 7, Wrath of Mechagodzilla? Because I feel like I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to show you going into the space station. And I'm not sure that it's worth it. Let's see. So, Spike! Let's do Spike. So let's take off the gel here. And we will turn this off. And then turn this back on. We'll take away our Star Trek 7 Wrath of Mechagodzilla. I love you, Mark Busler. Subscribe to my channel. I might as well try, why not? So, let's go ahead and go to Spike. Spike's a good game. So, of course... Every good, every video game console, every video game company has their own special character. Back in the days of Sega, they had Sonic. Of course, Nintendo has Mario. Of course, Nintendo has a whole host of characters. And Vectrex had Spike. I don't know what Spike is, but he sort of looks like a cat, and you can move the ladder with button 1, and button 3 and 4. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay, the nice thing is the ladder doesn't scroll. Look at that. Oh. Now, what I can do is I can move the ladder with button 1. So, and look at this. This is a 3-dimensional game. Okay, so I picked that up by jumping over it. But this is so cool. This is a platformer from 1983. I think. I'm trying to remember the history on Spike. And listen, he's talking. He is talking. A game from 1983, and he is talking. Okay, I got a key, and there's a TV on a spring. That's kind of surreal. Oh, and see, I can punch. Oh, that, and I say darn it. Okay, I don't want to go up there right now. And it's throwing bow ties. Oh, I did not move out of the way quickly enough. There we go. And I don't think that I want to get hit by the bow ties. And oh no! No! I'm not very good at Spike. Oh, that was a bad jump. That was a bad jump. Okay, let me try this. I'm still getting warmed up. I'm getting warmed up. So, yeah, there's a kick and a punch, I think, but they only seem to go in one direction. So, the evil... Oh no! Molly! I think that should be one of our one of our sound bites. Here we go. So let me climb up. There we go. And yeah, I got the key. And oh, whoops. Oh no! Oh no! I was doing so well. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so I can kind of kick in both directions. And, there we go. And, okay, I made it to the little door set of lines. Yes, I saved Molly! Did you see that? I saved Molly! That's awesome! Oh no! Molly! There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Screw you, TV on a spring. No! Oh no! Oh no! That's not good. No! Oh, darn it. He pseudo swears for you, which is considerate. It's sort of like Cubert. Unemployed Cubert. Okay, just get out of the way. There we go. And jump up. Hey, come on. No! Oh, come on! I was right there! So, oh, Frosty Stardust is here! Okay, you know what? I need to... You know what? You guys have seen me save Molly, so you know that she's safe. This is for Frosty Stardust! Thank you for showing up, Frosty! Yeah. Okay, we want to try something else? Yeah, let's do something else. Pole position! Oh, I love pole position on the Vectrex. This is one of my favorite games on the Vectrex. So yes, let's do some pole position. And, of course, I have made a transparency. So let's try this out. Let's go. Okay, there it is. There is pole position's transparency. Custom made by Carlino Industries. I do wish that they were a little bit more rigid. You know, that would be nice. But you know, you do what you can with what you've got. So we will take the pole position transparency and we will put it right here. There we go. And, okay, so the nice thing about the transparencies is they would also tell you, wait here, they would also tell you what the buttons did. So, like, I can see here that the first button is first gear, second button is second gear, and then both of the last buttons are gas. So, you know, there was thought put behind these. So let's go back to the Vectrex view here. And bam, there we go. And we'll turn this back on. So, hey, before we start pole position, I'm just going to throw out a quick request to everybody. If you like this channel, if you like these kinds of live streams, if you like retro content, or if you just like Monica, because I honestly, Monica's great, then I'm just going to throw out, please subscribe, click thumbs up, and tell people about this channel. Share the links and stuff like that. And please feel free to comment to us. We will respond to comments on the videos, on Twitter, on Instagram. You know, we like comments and stuff like that. But yeah, because we're trying to grow this thing and we want to bring you along with us. So this is my humble reply. Please, help help us out. So, anyway, back to the games. Back to the games. Let's go down and go to pole position, and we will turn up the volume so that you can hear it. All right. All right, we are playing pole position. We're going to see if I can remember how to play this game. And I'm in second gear, and you pretty much hold down on the gas. I very rarely actually take off of the gas. I do switch gears pretty much whenever I crash, but you just kind of hold down the gas. I'm not. It's very rare that you actually. And notice. No. So I went into first gear, and then when it's best to anticipate when you're going to get up to the point where your engine is at its peak, and then shift into the next gear right before it reaches that point. Okay, so that wasn't bad. I qualified. I could have done better, but here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and... Oh, come on! I usually try to stay to the inside on a curve when I can, because once you get to the outside of a curve, it's kind of hard to get to the inside. And there we go. And they seem to be forcing me to the... you see, they were forcing me to the outside, which is just kind of dickish. These other drivers are assholes. I'm just gonna say that they are all a bunch of turd blossoms. So, yeah, get out of the way. That was terrible. That was terrible. I don't deserve any flags. I didn't get any flags. That was a terrible game. Okay, we're playing again because that game didn't count. Okay, that game did not count. This is the one that counts. So this one counts. Yeah, there we go. Did you see that seamless shift into high gear? And yeah, and I need to get to the other side of the road, but boy, they're boxing me in. Oh, come on! I didn't touch that guy. That's a bunch of crap. I'm getting distracted here by the crap. Oh, no, don't box me in. Don't box me in. Yeah, there we go. Is this game on hard mode or something? Because I feel like I don't remember it being this congested. There we go. Okay, so I qualified. See, it said good driving. Okay, that was for me. That's good. That's because I'm a good driver. I'm a very good driver. Yeah, definitely a good driver. Oh, did you see that? I am so good at this! Yeah. Oh, and see, look at the speed now. Now we're moving. Yeah, screw you, three little boxes. Yeah. I've got more boxes than you do. My car has way more boxes than your car does. And that makes it better. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh boy. And look at the way that it draws the car when it's turning. And And I love the way that the road is drawn. I mean, I had Turbo from ColecoVision when I was a kid, and I had the steering wheel, which was awesome, by the way. But in Turbo, when you would get to a turn, it just completely switched screens. You didn't have, oh, no, that's not cool. So anyway, you didn't have a fluid transition as you turned. You didn't have sharper turns or... Oh, come on! This is a bunch of crap. It's just a bunch of crap. But in this game, and I believe that the Atari version was also pretty much like this, where you had the road scrolling out in front of you. One more. Okay, that game didn't count. That was a practice game. Don't ignore that. Rewind. Just rewind the live stream. So yeah, here we go. This is the one that counts. All right, just forget about that last one. That last one was for Hasbro. Oh, I got a shift. Well, this is starting out well. Get out of my way! I'm qualifying! Yeah. You guys, go away! Go away! I don't like you! You smell bad, and so does your mother. That's not necessarily true. I don't know that driver's mother. She's probably a very sweet woman. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Ha! Look at that. Yeah. See, this is the one that counts. I told you. And let's see. There we go. Good shift. And we'll get to the inside. And... Yeah. No. Okay, no. Come on! That was not fair. That was not fair. Okay, we're back into the stuff. So, here we go. And I'm just gonna throw out, notice that actually the only thing that's being animated on the road are the lines in the middle. The lines on the side are just curving. They're not moving. Now, of course they have the cars that are animated. They have the background that scrolls, which is a great effect, by the way. I love that. But you also have the billboards that'll come back every now and then. Although I will point out that the billboards seem to be moving slower than the lines on the road, and you would think that they'd be in sync with each other. But of course then you wouldn't see the billboards. So, we have to kind of give a wink and a nod here. I did get notice that I did get an extension, so that means that I'm awesome. And we got a lot of billboards. And we're passing guys. Oh no, I didn't touch him. That is such crap. That is some bullpucky right there. Oh, come on! I passed a lot of guys, though. So that was pole position, and that's not the best game that I've played, but still, I love pole position. So let's see. check Tech Rat's comment. Tech Rat, the tuning is the turning analog. The turning is analog. Your position on the screen is it is definitely now. Here's the thing. It's not a thing where like if you want to be on this side of the road, you do that, and if you want to be on this side of the road, it's just like wherever the joystick is positioned, that's where it puts you. But it seems like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like the harder you turn in one direction, then the more aggressively you turn. I could be wrong though. Because they've got it set up like steering, where you go in that direction and then it starts moving you in that direction. It doesn't just move you. So, yes, using the joystick. Yes, using the okay, wait. That's a good demo. I like that demo. Check out the demo. There's a link in the description. It's awesome. So let's see. Armor attack. Okay, I don't have a transparency made for armor attack, which is a shame because the original transparency for armor attack actually put foliage over top of parts of the screen, which would obscure the little Jeep character. But we can play armor attack. So yeah. And Canadian Ranger says that I need Pepto. So maybe I need Pepto. You know what? At some point, we are going to create a pink drink that looks like Pepto-Bismol, just for Canadian Ranger, just for you, Canadian Ranger. And so I don't know if I have any Pepto right now. So we will find out. But anyway, armor attack. Let's go ahead and turn on the Vectrex and go to the Vectrex view. And it might be like the first game that comes up. Yeah, armor attack. So there we go. I'm just gonna admit it right now. I'm not good at armor attack. So you are this little Jeep, and the transparency really adds a whole dimension to this game. Because obscuring your view of what's going on Can I even shoot that helicopter? I don't know if I can. He's shooting at me. Oh, I blew up. Okay. So, and I might have blown myself up. I'm hoping that I didn't, but I might have blown myself up. So, now I'm going to go around here. Okay, I'm getting better. There we go. And I'm not sure if there's a good place to fight this helicopter. 2 tanks? Well, that's crap. I shouldn't have to fight 2 tanks. Oh, come on! Armor attack is hard. Just gonna point out, armor attack is hard. Do we own Pepto-Bismol? We do not. Okay, we do not own Pepto-Bismol. So my little Jeep is... Oh, no! Okay, so, I think I got 2 guys left, maybe? There we go. I love the way the Jeep moves. There we go. Narrowly escaping death. Oh, I shot the helicopter. That's great. I didn't think I could shoot that freaking helicopter. I hate that son of a bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, all of a sudden I'm really good at this. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah, take that, you son of a bitch. No, 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 no. No, no, we're not playing that game. We are playing blow up tanks. That is the name of this game. And blow up helicopters. This is no longer called Armor Attack. This is called blowing up tanks and helicopters. Come on, you snarky little... you know, I don't like you. I didn't ask for you. Go away. You're not a good person. There we go. Yeah. So I'm great at armor attack. There's 3 tanks. Now that's not fair. I'm one little jeep. That's a bunch of crap. All right. That's just a bunch of crap. You know what? Whoever made this game is a communist. They need to be like found out. Freaking communist people. Yeah. See, that teaches you to be a helicopter. Yeah. And see, that teaches you to be a tank. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. Ah, no! So you have to hit the tanks twice. I'm learning that you have to hit the tanks twice. So we've still got 3 tanks, which I think is tremendously unfair. No! 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 Well, at least I took them with me. Okay, that was armor attack. I kind of want to keep playing, but I want to let people see some of the games that they want. Retrobot says that I'm not allowed to keep playing that game. So, unfortunately, Canadian Ranger, I'm not sure that there are any Gundam games for were Gundams even invented. I'm getting a present? Retrobot, thank you for giving me a present. Here you go, Retrobot. Thank you. There we go. Retrobot gave me a present. And... oh my gosh! That's so cool! That's so cool! Wait, look at that! It's Ratchet! It's a little Ratchet! It's a cute little Ratchet! Look at that! Oh, I gotta open this. Well, thank you, Retrobot! So... oh, look at that. Look at little Ratchet. He's the little Ratchet that could. So we got little Ratchet. And yeah, pretty decent little robot mode. Obviously, this is like the bargain store version of Ratchet, but still pretty cool. And I'm going to guess that he transforms like this, where you flip the arms up and cover over the head and chest and put those together. And then let's they've got these panels here, and I think that those just collapse around here, around on the legs, and then there we go. Oh, look at that! That is a surprisingly good little Ratchet. That's cute. I kind of wish they had paint details on the windows. I can add that. I might just add that. You know, a little and that'll. Yeah. Look at that, little Ratchet. I got a present from Retrobot. Thank you, Retrobot. I love you. All right. So let's see. What next? Berserk. Okay. We are gonna play us some Berserk. I don't think I have a gel for Berserk. I don't think that I don't think that I have one. Let me look. I don't think I've ever done one. Thing is, making these things is not quick. I wish it were. Let's see. I've got Scramble, Mindstorm, Rockeroids, and Patriots. Fortress of Narzod. We're going to have to play some Fortress of Narzod at some point here. Clean Sweep, Star Trek 7, The Wrath of Mechagodzilla, Pole Position, Scramble, Mindstorm. Yeah, okay, so we do not have Berserk. Sometimes I'll just put in one of the gels. Like, you know, a lot of times I'll have the Patriots or Rockeroids in just because it's a nice one. But let's go ahead and do Berserk. Berserk. There we go. And Vectrex view. Doot, flip. All right. All right, here's my little guy. So, Berserk... Oh, no! Not Evil Otto! Not Evil Otto! Go away, Evil Otto! I don't like you! So, Berserk is a very, very interesting game. On its surface, it's very simple. You're just in these sort of maze... No! So you're in these maze-like settings with robots that want to kill you. And, you've got killer walls. You touch the walls, you die. Oh, no! No! Oh! It's a punishing game. It is punishingly difficult. And... Okay, go away, Evil Otto! You can't kill Evil Otto, just so that you know. Evil Otto is a bouncing smiley face. Which, honestly, who came up with that? A bouncing smiley face that you can't kill that is essentially instant death. And here we go. There we go. And there we go. If you don't kill the robots before you exit the room, then it doesn't kill you, but I think the Evil Otto comes more quickly in the next room. So you try to kill Evil Otto. The arcade version actually spoke. It would say, "Got you, humanoid," and stuff like that. But of course, and you know, we've seen that the Vectrex actually is capable of speech synthesis. Oh, come on! Ah, Evil Otto, you're such a son of a bitch! Gosh darn you! Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Also, I'm just gonna say, that was completely unfair. So Berserk is... Whoa. Berserk is also pretty stingy with its points. Like, notice that I'm getting a bonus of, like, 20. And there's no way for me to even shoot that guy. Oh, okay. And since your placement and the placement of the robots is randomly generated, sometimes you just start out completely screwed. Just like that. Just like that. So I got 1810. I feel like 1,810 points is a good score in Berserk because it's freaking hard. So yeah, that's Berserk. Let's see. And I have Frenzy on other game systems, but I do not have a version of Frenzy for the Vectrex. So, yeah, Frenzy was a pretty cool game. Let's see. The Emerson Arcadia. I have not heard of the Emerson Arcadia. Well, it sounds really familiar. It was a failed game system in '82. So, yeah, I don't know anything about the Emerson Arcadia. So, people asking about the Emerson Arcadia, I'm afraid I do not have an Emerson Arcadia. We will have to look for one. So, let's play a little bit of one of my favorites. I feel like this game is quintessentially Vectrexy. We are going to play Fortress of Narzod. Yes, Narzod. I wrote a Narzod song that was, kind of a spoof off of Narwhals, but I don't remember all the words and I can't play it, so you just have to kind of imagine it in your head. I would have loved to... a PC Engine. I have a PC Engine emulator on my Pac-Man cabinet, but I do not have a PC Engine. Wasn't the PC Engine the same as the Sega Master System or something like that? The TurboGrafx 16, yes. So let's go ahead and let's turn on the Vectrex with the Narzod overlay. I spent some time on this one. I actually did a couple versions before I got one that was good. Here we go. Fortress of Narzod. Kneel before Narzod. There we go. So you got bouncy blasts. You can shoot their blasts. Oh, whoa. There we go. You can only go so far up. This is, well, whoa. No! Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. Now, a lot of their blasts on the upper levels will split into... Oh, come on! Okay, your blasts also bounce back. I feel like this is a practice game. Wait a minute, this is a practice game. There, let's just get rid of... Let's just end this, because this game doesn't count. This one doesn't count. Everybody, forget this game. Forget. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything here. How many guys do I have? Yeah, there we go. So that wasn't anything. You didn't see that. There we go. This is the game. This is the one that counts. So you have to be careful because your blast will bounce back if you hit that back wall. See, watch this. Here, there. I shot myself. That's a bunch of crap. That is bullpucky. Oh, come on! This game doesn't count either. You know what? Wait. Okay. Nothing's happening here. Joystick! There's a problem with the joystick. Oh no, I have to drink right now. Oh, look at that. I guess I have to start the game over. Oops. Okay, this is the one that counts.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Yes, we're all fine. Everything's fine. Go away! I don't like you. You're not invited to my birthday party. You look like a mosquito. And I don't like mosquitoes. Nobody likes mosquitoes. Even other mosquitoes don't like mosquitoes. You know why? Because mosquitoes are racist. That's right, I said it. Mosquitoes are racist, and that's why everybody hates them. Yes, we... Oh, no. Okay, we're now shooting at little tassel caps. And, No, go away! Go away! No! How many... Well, what am I supposed to do now? You just go away. Go away. There's nothing... Do I have to, like, bounce these? Okay, let's... There we go. Okay. This is how we're gonna do this. Yeah. Okay, I just did that, and I feel really proud. That was great. Okay, now we're... So I'm just gonna point out, look at what they're achieving with a 1983 video game. This is pseudo 3D with physics. It's bouncing the bullets off of that wall in a three-dimensional space. That is crazy. This is the kind of stuff that didn't get done again for years. Look at the explosions. Look at the way that the characters break into pieces and all the pieces just spiral away from the center of the explosion. There's so much going on here. And of course we've got the tassel caps of doom and the angry death birds. This is such a punishing game. There we go. Oh, who can play this? Honestly, this is insane. I don't know how I survived that. You know what? I'm staying on this board. That's it. I'm just staying on this board. There's nothing good for me if I go through that door. I'm going through the door. All right, here we go. You know, that's not fair. That is not fair. I couldn't even shoot that bird. Go away. I don't need two of you. I didn't ask for two birds. Son of a... Oh my gosh. Now, I don't even know what shot me. That is not cool. He's shooting me from like way... I'm not even getting the opportunity to defend myself. Yeah, screw you, bird. Here, I'm gonna shoot your corpse. There you go. Yeah, take that. Take it right up the butt. Dumb bird corpse. Kill me? I'll kill your wife and your family. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Did you see how that shot you? Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, come on! Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, shoot the bird. Shoot the bird. Give you a... No, not you! Son of a... It's the joystick's fault. Joystick! 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 I guess I can't do that. Cyborg. Cyborg? Huh. Is that even a Vectrex game? We're gonna find out. If it's a Vectrex game, it's on the multi-cart. So, all right, that's enough of Fortress of Narzad. I have gotten into the temple like once or twice. It's a really hard game. It's not my fault. So, yeah, let's see if Cyborg exists. There we go. iCyborg. It might be iCyborg. Okay, well, we're going to find out. Let's go to the Vectrex view. And... okay, I don't see anything under Cyborg. Let's try iCyborg. No, I do not... I don't think that iCyborg is a Vectrex game. Canadian Rangers suggesting that I drink water. Wait a minute here. So... holy shit! There's a homebrew version of iRobot? Oh, we don't know? Okay. If there is a homebrew version of iRobot for the Vectrex, I don't care how much it costs. We must buy it. Anyway, so... well, so, yeah, I'm not sure about iCyborg. I don't seem to have it. So, anyway. Oh, iRobot was Atari. Now, see, I do have the MAME version. So, just so that you know, I do have the MAME version of iRobot that was... there was actually an iRobot machine in my hometown, and I loved iRobot. iRobot is one of the coolest games, and it's weird. It is weird. You're this little robot in a three-dimensional world that's jumping across these platforms, and you have to skate along the red lines to eliminate them in order to get through this three-dimensional world. And then once you've gotten rid of all the red, then you can jump over to this pyramid and blast this giant eye that keeps opening and closing, and you're only allowed to jump when it's closed, because if it sees you jump, it will destroy you. It is... and there's a level, like there's all these space in between levels where you're flying through space and stuff's coming at you, like asteroids and these tetras that you get points for shooting. And there's one of these there's one of these in between levels where there's a creepy disembodied head that when it speaks, spikes come out of its mouth and home in on you, and they have a spike head and a bottom, and you have to shoot them twice, or else they will destroy you. You can't evade them. They will just destroy you. It's the stuff of nightmares, but it's really cool. So, yeah, I love iRobot, and if there's an iRobot for the Vectrex, we are getting it, but we don't have it. So, let's see. Cosmic Chasm. What am I, Trump? I can't. The Yosemites. Yosemite Sam. So, Thailand was this oh, Thailand. You know what? I would love to go. You know what? We're all going to go to Thailand. Wait, here we go. This is Thailand. Yeah, look at that. That's a little greeting.
No, God!
That is a greeting.
No, God, please, no! No!
That is a greeting from Thailand. Yeah. So, anyway. And after this live stream, I'm taking off my pants. True story. So, anyway, were we going to play a game? We're going to play Cosmic Chasm. Cosmic Chasm is such a good game. Let's play some Cosmic Chasm. So let me turn up the volume over here, and we will... Oh, there it is. Okay. Fair warning, I suck at Cosmic Chasm.
Ice Bear's tired of staring at this guy's butt.
Ice Bear, that was my thigh. Okay? Just so you know, that was my thigh. And it's sexy. Just also, Ice Bear, my thigh is sexy. Okay, so in Cosmic Chasm, you start out with this map, and you see the little blinking thing. Right there. Okay, and now... I have to do... Oh, see... This game is hard. Just gonna say, this game is hard. You have all these things, and they will... Oh, come on. I don't remember. Oh, that's the shield. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I get to do this. And now... Oh, come on! I didn't say that I was good at this game. I'm just going to point out that I never said that I was good at this game. And I feel like it is unfair that some of these things can go in between my blasts. You know, that really defeats the purpose of double fire. See, look at that! That's a bunch of crap! Come on! No! Okay, I know I have a shield. I need to use my shield. There is a shield button. Oh, come on! That's a bunch of... Oh my gosh, this is some communist crap right here. I am tired of all these communists ruining my video games. You know, there's 57 communists in I don't know, the Vectrex. There's 57 communists that are making... I'm gonna give up on it. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I have... Oh, jeez. That is not the way that I should go. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back, because... Oh, come on. Really? This game is too hard. This game... Why is it so hard? I don't think I should have to play a game that's this hard. Okay. So, I need to start using my shield. That wasn't it. That was not using my shield. Oh, come on! This game is crap. You know what? I've changed my mind about Cosmic Chasm. Yeah, get away from me! I don't like you! Well, that was the wrong direction to pick. That was definitely the wrong direction to pick! Come on! Oh, come on! Oh my gosh! This game is not very nice to play! Nobody should play this! There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And yeah, I used my shield. Did you see me use my shield? I used my shield. There's so much to do in this game. You have to drill through the barrier, and I feel like that's something that could have been done automatically. Now, come on! This is... Oh my gosh, this game. Do I have to play this again? Okay, okay. This Cosmic Chasm is butts. It's butts. That's it. No more Cosmic Chasm. So... Let's see. Game request. Dealer's choice. Oh, I get to choose. I get to choose. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead, because here's what's great about the Vectrex. There are still people making games for the Vectrex. There is a guy named I think it's John Donzilla. Is that his name? Who was making games, I think in like 2008, something like that. And who knows, he may still be making them. He has made some of the coolest homebrew games that exist. And I love homebrew games. I love the fact that there are talented, creative people out there, super, super smart, that are still making games for like the Atari 2600 and the Vectrex. It's amazing. So, Tech Rats really wants Tsunami, aka Tempest. Let's see if we have Tsunami. So, let's go ahead and turn on the Vectrex, and let's see if we have Tsunami. I was always bad at Tempest. I'm just going to warn you right now. If you thought Cosmic Chasm was bad, if it's Tempest, except in this case Tsunami, no Tsunami, no Tempest. You know what? Let me check in the homebrews section. Well, let's check in unreleased. Okay. And let's go to Homebrew Complete Games. Nope, I'm afraid that there is no Tempest and no Tsunami, which is a shame because Tempest really needs to be on the Vectrex. Oh, okay, so... apparently, the Tempest Tsunami game is a homebrew, and it is currently out of print. Now, there is a chance that if we got a modern multi-cart, we might be able to find it on one of those, maybe. But yeah, that's a shame. I have bought other homebrew cartridges, which is awesome. I bought this one, which is Vecmania. And this contains several things. It contains Birds of Prey, and most notably, it has... this one is... Okay, so this is another one from, I believe, John Donzilla. I believe that this is a John Donzilla cartridge, but this is not the only one that I got, because I also got that one that has Starfire Spirits. And that one is... And unfortunately, I was a little bit disappointed in Starfire Spirits. It is a homebrew version of Star Wars, but it just doesn't quite nail it, which is a shame. A lot of really, really good programming, but just not quite there. Unfortunately, I can't get past the Towers level, because what they did was they created the Towers level with two single point perspectives of the towers. So what happens is, rather than everything being on the same plane of perspective, you're looking at something that grows in 2 points of perspective, and it's very, very disorienting, and it actually makes me kind of nauseous to play. I get motion sick easy, so that's a little bit disappointing, because obviously a shit ton of work went into Starfire Spirits, and it shows, but that unfortunately it kind of ruins it for me personally, and I feel bad about that, because obviously the guy that made that, which was that John Donzilla? I'm not sure. He's obviously tremendously talented. I mean, just amazing at programming this stuff. And I hate to poop on something that's a labor of love, but unfortunately, it just didn't work for me. So, anyway, let's see, what was one of the other requests that we got? Solar. Oh, I bet I know which one you're talking about. Let's go back to the original games, and I bet that you're thinking of Solar Quest. Solar Quest. Let's play some Solar Quest. And we'll go to the Vectrex view. Solar Quest. A lot of these games are hard. Just gonna own it. A lot of these games are hard. Okay, so Solar Quest, you've got the sun in the middle of the screen, and you have to destroy these things, and you've got to try and save the people that come out of these ships. So, I don't know if they're captives or you're just being merciful and saving the pilots. And you see I shot some. And I shouldn't shoot my pilots that are floating helplessly through space. And if you don't get them, then they will die. They will fly into the sun. And it keeps track of how many die, by the way. At the bottom of the screen, see, I have 3 that are dead and 7 that are saved. So it reminds you how many people you have killed. Wait, oh, no. No! Oh, shoot. Wait. No, those numbers aren't changing, so... I don't know. Maybe it only keeps track of how many lives you have left. Okay, I guess the number 2 is how many lives I have left. And 7 is the number that I've... Well, I just picked up a guy, and that 7 didn't change. I don't know what the 7 is. What is the 7? Oh, see, that time I picked up a guy. There we go. But, see, it didn't give me credit for that guy that I picked up. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know what the 8 is, because... And it starts out with a 6. What is that? Yeah, it didn't go up with that guy. So, okay. I'm a little bit confused. There we go. Oh, that guy went into the sun. He went into the sun. It's a shame. It's hard being in space, and, you know, he's probably like, oh my god, I'm dying. You have a nuke that can... Oh, I have a teleport. Okay, so... Huh. And, oh, I guess that's my nuke. Oh, there we go. So, there we go. That's... I guess that's the number of nukes that I have. And I guess I... Oh, that's a cool teleport! Look at that! Look at that! That's a great effect! Holy crap! There we go. And there we go. Oh, I'll just teleport. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so that is Solar Quest. So you get another nuke every 10k points and an extra ship for every 25 rescues. Oh, okay. So you are rewarded for saving lives, which I think is a good message. That is a good message. Okay, let's see what else we got. What else do we got? What? Let's see. NP. No more specific requests. All right, so I'm going to show you one of my favorite homebrews, because some of these homebrews are just amazing, absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and go back over to the Vectrex. We'll turn up the volume a little. And homebrew, complete games, and let's go to Rockeroids. This is Asteroids. This is a homebrew version of Asteroids, and I have to say, it is amazing. This is done again by John Donzilla. This guy, my hat's off to him, because the stuff that he has done is just absolutely mind-blowing. So, let's see. Oh, this is all. Okay, so this is all button control, which the original Asteroids machine was all button controls. I remember playing it in a retro toy store. Oh, and I'm sucking. I'm sucking really, really bad. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, that was bad. I feel like I need. That's Rockeroids. Oh, okay. So that's Rockeroids remix. That's too hard for me because I'm not that skilled. Let me go to normal Rockeroids, because that's the one that I can actually play, because the rocks don't move quite as fast. So let's go back to homebrews. We'll turn it up. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, you know what? This is one of John Donzilla's full cartridges called All Good Things. And it has several games on it. And I think that we've got Patriots, Rockeroids, and I forget what the other one is. So let's go ahead. And I don't know if he's still doing this, but he's really amazing. So let's go here. We've got Rockeroids, we've got more Invaders, and we've got Vectrex, which is a Tetris game, and then we've got Spike's Water Balloons, which is the Vectrex equivalent of Kaboom. And let's go ahead and select Rockeroids. There we go. This is going to be good. The gameplay on this is phenomenal. It is so smooth. There is nothing about this game that is in any way less than the arcade version. It is just fantastic, and it's a testament to the dedication of John Donzilla, that he created such a faithful and playable. I mean, you know, the gameplay is so smooth on this. It is really, really impressive. No, 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 no. Now, I do not have a teleport in this. So, you know, that's one thing. No teleport. I have a thrust. And what's nice is that I do have space brakes, which is very nice. You don't drift forever when you hit the thrust. There we go. So look at that, yeah. There, get out of that guy's way. And no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're gonna get out of the way here. No, no. I'm trying to remember if in the original Asteroids you had space brakes or not. I know in the Atari version you did not. But let's go ahead and play more Invaders. This should be a good one. Oh, whoops. So yeah, let's go to more Invaders. And we have selected it. And this is another one that is button control. Now, the downside with this is that I don't think that you can do the thing where you shoot a hole up through your shield. Ah, yeah, that's disappointing. Now, I do believe that in this version, he has simplified some of the graphics so that the processing doesn't take as long. But notice that you can't shoot a hole up through your shield. They just get weaker and weaker until they disappear. And I feel like being able to shoot up through your shield and create a narrow hole is one of the things that makes Space Invaders such a captivating game. That's one of those techniques that's just part of the game. And I understand why he didn't do that in this version, because that would add a lot of complexity, and that's the kind of thing that really, that's a case where raster graphics serve you better than vector graphics. It's one of the rare cases where, well, I don't know if it's rare, but it's certainly a case where the gameplay is kind of improved in the raster version. So let's go ahead and stop that. So, whew, we've been going for two and a half hours. And I feel like, so Coaster Bro wants to know if you have any other platform games. I don't think that there are any other platform games for the Vectrex. I think that Spike is the only platform game, but it's pretty cool because it's 3D. So yes. I think that while I would love to keep playing, we've been going for 2.5 hours, and if you liked this, there's a lot more games, and we can focus on a handful of games. So if everybody wants to go ahead and either put into the comments or put into Twitter their requests for games that are on the Vectrex, or if you have another retro game system that you would like to see explored, then go ahead and let us know in the comments and in Twitter, and we will do future live streams. So I think that we're wrapping things up here, and you know, my joystick is getting warm, so you know, I said joystick. And apparently, so Monica was just looking at Vectrexes on eBay. Holy crap. they're more expensive than they used to be. They're about $600. That is crazy go nuts. I guess that's what happens when you have... Yeah, I think that we got ours for around 200. And no, I'm not selling it to anybody. Sorry. I love you all. I do. But I'm not selling it. So that being said, please feel free to throw requests into the comments of this video if you'd like to see other video game systems explored or other Vectrex games explored, because there's a lot more games to do. And, Joy wants to see Odyssey 2. Well, Joy, we just happen to have an Odyssey 2, and we will show you Odyssey 2. I would like to get the static issue kind of resolved before we show Odyssey 2. We've hooked up the Odyssey, and there's still a lot of static on the screen. I want to resolve that, and then we will do Odyssey 2. I think that if I put an HDMI modulator onto it, then maybe that would help, but we will see. I Rhyme the Songs just got here. I see you. I Rhyme the Songs. Okay. Hey, I Rhyme the Songs. This is a toast to you for showing up. Should we play one more game for I Rhyme the Songs? One more game. Just because you showed up, we were going to close things down, but let's do one more. Let's do Patriots. Patriots. So, this is another John Donzilla. And I don't know who John Donzilla is. If anybody knows John Donzilla or has connections with John Donzilla, please tell him that he's amazing. So, we are going to play Patriots. Patriots, let me change views. Patriots is John Donzilla's version of Missile Command. Appropriately named because of Patriot missiles, which do exactly what you did back in Missile Command way back in 1982? Was that the year that Missile Command came out? So this is Patriots 3. He did several versions with different subtle changes. We're going to try Patriots 3. I think that this is the one where they have a lot more chain reactions. And there we go. Look at that. 1996, 2002. Oh, I do have an overlay. Look at that. This is my overlay for Rockeroids and Patriots. That's important. Thank you for reminding me. So let's go ahead and put the overlay on. That makes it better. All right. All right. Oh, whoops. Game pause. So there is a pause in here. So button 4 is the pause, and the sprite speed is fast. Okay, so and let's just unpause. Okay, so we're playing. Come on. There we go. Alright, I saved my cities. My citizens are safe. I'm good. I mean, look at the text effects that this guy did. He's a freaking wizard. I don't know who you are, John Donzilla, but you have more time than I do, And it's very, very well spent. Oh no, don't you try and blow up my city. He is trying to blow up my city. No, 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 no! That's no good! That's no good! Why is that happening? This is not fair! This is a bunch of crap! This is a bunch of tree-hugging hippie crap! Now come on! Okay, that level was crap! That is not a reflection of my skills. My joystick was off! And I can't drink, because I've got to play this. Okay, we're doing a thing. No, no, no! 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 I am so bad at this! I didn't know I was so bad at this! Why didn't anybody tell me that I sucked at this game? Holy crap! My people are dead! I just killed, like, millions of people! I didn't mean to! Why did they put their faith in me? I'm incompetent! Oh, come on! Come on! No, get out of there! Get out of there, you measly... Oh, why is that guy so stubborn? Okay, I'm just gonna point out that I still have one city that is perfectly unharmed, okay? I've got one city... Oh, come on, yes. So, this was my hometown. This city is my hometown. These are the people that I love. I don't know those other people, and I had to make decisions. And, I mean, anybody understands that you're going to choose the people that you know, and they're your family, and it's, I mean, that's just being human, because you can't save everybody. Look at this! This is stupid! This isn't right! Atomic weapons are not fair! The atomic weapons are bullshit! This is... You know, there's... I refuse to believe that either of these cities are of such tactical significance that they need to go through this much effort to destroy them. Come on! Just stop! No! I don't need more of those! That's not cool! Oh my gosh! Why were games made like this? No wonder we went to Mario! This is terrible! This is like trying to date in high school! It's bleak and horrible! But I passed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is... Oh, my bombs go so slow. Oh, this is not going well already. This is a different level of insanity. I'm just trying to protect my one city. Oh, I lost my central cannon. I lost my right cannon. I have one cannon left. Oh, that's terrible. That is not cool. Oh, my people. No, don't tell me you can't fire. No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! That was terrible. Oh, I got a bonus city! Okay, here we go. We're protecting the bonus city. There we go. Okay, this is going well. We are so good at this. Maybe we're not so good at this. This is not going well anymore. I have lost my central cannon. No, not my city! Not my city! I've got one city left. I just rebuilt it. I've adopted a family, and they say that they love me, even though they always quiet their conversation when I enter the room. But I'm sure that that's not because they're talking about me. They're just interested in other things. Oh, my surrogate family is gone. That's I've got one cannon and no family. I'm an orphan. And I've got no cannons. Oh, I'm an orphan and I've got no cannons. Well, yeah, so there we go. That was Patriots 3 by John Donzilla. So, alright, well, that was awful. I don't know why people of my generation spent so much money on quarters to do that to themselves, because I feel emotionally exhausted. I said joystick earlier, so I'm gonna drink this. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I love the Vectrex. I just have to say, if anybody has any doubt, I absolutely love the Vectrex. And it's a weird thing because it wasn't part of my childhood. I didn't know that it existed until 2015. And now that I've played it, after I got to play it, honestly, as soon as I saw it, I was kind of hooked. But it could have easily gone bad. I could have easily picked up that controller and played Mindstorm and thought, this isn't that great. But that's the thing. It really was that great. It is that great. It's still that great. We are here in 2020, and this device that was built in 1982, and it's such it was ill-fated because of the video game crash that happened in 1983. It's just bad timing, because if this product had come out just a couple years earlier, then who knows? The Vectrex could have averted the video game crash of 1983, because the games are of such high quality. There aren't any absolute stinkers here. There are some that I like better than others, but there are no games on the Vectrex that I think, oh boy, that game just sucks. Well, Polar Rescue. Polar Rescue is a little bit, but nonetheless, the vast majority of the games for the Vectrex were just really good, high-quality games. And the fact that there's still people out there that are homebrewing these games, and the games that they're making are even more impressive than the ones that were being made back in 1982 by people whose job it was to make these games. These people that are making them now are making them in their spare time, just for their love of the system. And that is exciting to me. And I am going to continue to try to get my hands on homebrew games and cool things, and I will show them to you if you're interested in seeing them. So please feel free to let me know if you like this sort of stuff and if this is fun for you, because it's a lot of fun for me and I love it.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. So, yeah, I'm afraid, Setsuni, I do not have the VR headset, and to be honest, I don't know how I'd film that. That would be a trick. I'm not sure that I could play the games while showing those. The VR headset, for those who don't know, the Vectrex did have a VR headset, and it would put games into 3D in color. In color. And what they did is amazing. This is so amazing. So what they did was they would synchronize the flicker rate of the Vectrex with a spinning color disc in the viewer, so that the color that they wanted something to appear would be the color of the disc would be in front of the person's eyes when that part of the screen appeared. So like, let's say you had a red thing and a blue thing, then the blue thing would be synchronized with when this spinning color wheel had the blue part in front of your eyes, and the red thing wouldn't be there, and then the red thing would show up when the red part of the color disc was spinning in front of your eyes. And it happened lightning fast. Absolutely amazing, the engineering that went into this. The creativity, the talent. Just fantastic innovation at a time when nobody was doing stuff like this. So, yeah, love the Vectrex. Love it, love it. Love it, and I would love to do this stuff again. So, please, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe and like this video and comment the stuff that you want and share us with other people so that we can grow. And with that being said, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everybody coming up. My straw has deteriorated. All I've got is blueberries. Have a good night, everyone!